Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And I have some strange ideas. I'm going to combine a bunch of different methods because I want to and because I can, which is the name of my book on the Amazon link. Boy, it looks like I got these blue splatters, or somebody did all over everything. I don't remember doing it, so that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So I'm going to do two different portions, as I said, and the bottom half is going to be modeled on my spiky weedy gardens. And so I'm hoping that because it's not as hot today as it has been all summer in Florida, that I can get away with leaving myself something of a wet layer of paint on the bottom that I will then add my colors to and try and tilt after I swipe, which should be really challenging and kind of interesting. That's got to go. I did mention this is my Oxo Omelette turning spatula. Best paint spreading spatula around. Helps you see the gunk in your paint and pull it out before it's too late. Alright, I don't know how high I want to go. Probably a little higher. There we go. I'm going to throw that in the bucket. Actually, I'm going to wipe it off because I might want that in a moment. I do have a cotton t-shirt, the hem of a cotton t-shirt or a turtleneck, and it's rolled up like so. It's a very well used rag, but it has a hem on it, and I just fold that over and then I'm going to dip it in whatever paint I use. So let's go for that. I feel like if I want a sky up at the top of this, that I ought to put it in. And I don't think it needs to be any particular specific colors, but I do kind of want to put some white pearl in there, and I kind of want to use all of the blues. This is quite different, really and truly it is. I want the colors I want below it are supposed to be for flowers. I'm going to grab some other blue somewhere here. Yes? No? Come on, blue. Show me yourself. I have some pale blue. Should have grabbed that first. Okay, well I guess we're not going to do that. So I guess it's just more of the same. And we're going to take a chance that that white is going to be enough. Now, if this doesn't work, I'm liable to stick a chain in because I have been having some pretty good luck with chain. But I suspect that I can make this work. I just don't know it for a fact until I try it. I'm just going to put all of the colors that I want and try and fill this area as if it were the flower garden. Whoops. As if it were the flower garden before the pull. Oh, I see that huge thing. Wow. I'm going to try and put some dark colors in there too, just to keep it interesting. This is not a way that I've ever done this before, for sure. I kind of feel like I should put some white in there just because. Maybe some lighter yellow. I want some turquoise because I think that's going to make a few things pop. I might want some darker turquoise. Now I have to decide to go from the top down and stop. And that's going to be really different. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen now at all. I'm just going to put that pink everywhere that I see canvas. And yeah, I think that's plenty of paint. But you know me, I got to overdose it. Just a little. Is there anything else I want in there that I see right now? I've got dark orange. I kind of want some gold, but it's not really the right thing to put in there. I think some of this other orange would be good. Yep, that's what I wanted. Absolutely. Kind of think some white would be good too, but this is basically just an experiment. And oh, there it is. That's what I want. I want the neon multi-surface from Folk Art. Acrylic, multi-surface acrylic. Yeah, that makes everything sing. It's not necessarily going to stay. It'll be in my wet photograph, which by the way are also for sale. That's why it's listed at the bottom underneath the video, where Pinterest and Instagram and all the rest of that stuff are. Okay, so here goes nothing. Maybe not ready yet. I think, what am I going to put in the top of that to pull with? I'm going to just put some more of that Anita's pearl. And I'm also going to put a little purple up there because I can. Because I like it. And it's right there. And handy. So I'm thinking I like to pull from the other side. So I'll just switch that around. This is crazy. Alright, so I'm folded up. I'm dropped in. I'm actually going to push that paint right down over the edge. Yep, I'm going to wave it. I think I'm tempted to leave this paint heavy. Come back. Yeah, come back the other way. Okay, we can try that. And pick it up. Alright, I don't know what I'm going to do with that, and I just got a big blob in my sky. Good thing I wear paint clothes. Come on, out. Alright, so I'm going down. We don't know what this is going to look like, but I know that I can put chain in there and make it interesting. So we get a halfway swipe, and I need that to go pretty far, actually. I need to let it go as far as it wants to go. I'm trying to get a nice even bunch of it going across. I think that's going to make things interesting. I'm going to grab all of that right there, put it in, and probably the rest of that, put it over here too. Alright, that's pretty cool. I'm really inclined to put some little chain in there right now, but I need to keep going with my plan. And I'm just going to use my tilting experience and tilt away. I'd like it to not actually come off the canvas. Yes, I did. I stuck my finger in there. And I'd probably do it again. So let's go back the other way again. I'm not going to worry about anything dripping down yet. I would like my edge covered. Now's a good time. So that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. I don't know what's going to happen now, but I still have all the colors I need in my bottom. I also have some 4-day-old paint. Is it still viable? Well, it kind of is and it kind of isn't, but it's green. It's got Floetrol, and I'm just going to give it a quick stir. 4 days, really, under plastic wrap, outside in Florida. You never know what you can get away with until you try, and I like trying. What can I say? I think I'm going to have some purple in there. And I brought out this funky green that makes nice highlights. Just going to give it a splooge. And the other thing I don't ever use enough of seems to be the forest green. So I could probably just stick that stirring tool in there. Now the spatula is going in there. So this is going to be really weird. I should go down as far as I can go. I should also swipe up again, because as soon as I put the loops on the bottom here, I'm tipping up, and then I'm going to use chain to integrate them. I really want, just desperately, to do this over here. Just move this paint down a little bit. I don't know why I have to do that, but I'm loving the colors that I'm getting up there, and I'm not minding the white in the top, and now it's time to just go to town. So the trick to this usually is to be as random as possible. So I'm going to start with random, and what I usually do, because I don't go all the way to the bottom and I have a bunch of paint down there, is use an edge catcher at the bottom. Just stick my finger in there. Let everything go down first. And then I'll let it go back up. And then I will probably, more than likely, use some chain in there. Yes, I did. I just blew into that. Now it's time to go back the other way. And I'm just going to keep that edge catcher moving, rocking it back and forth so I can cover the bottom with some stuff. And now it's time to find out if my plan will work. So I'm going to grab some small chain to begin with. Actually, I'm going to put that chain right on that edge catcher extra paint. And lead it up. I think I'm going to have to keep my paint rag handy and just wipe it off. I've got a bunch of chains, but I don't know that I want to use it all. That's a little muckier than I was expecting. So maybe I'll just have a better look at this. Will it work? We don't know. We hope so. So you don't have to just go up. You can also go, well, for right now I'm going to go up. And then I'm going to go down. We got all kinds of other funky colors interrupting our foliage, but it could still turn out cool. I'm going to put a whole piece of chain in there. And I'm probably going to do the same thing up and then down. I don't know if it's working or not. But like I said, I can usually make things work out. Looks like I'm going to need a little more brilliant green on my side. It occurs to me I could have used some of my favorite folk art, green gold, especially right there where I need some color to go over the side. We'll just take advantage of that. And there is always tomorrow, you know, if it's a little too gray in the greens, I can fix it up later. But I'm having fun, so we're still in good shape as far as that goes. I've got a whole bunch on my edge catcher over here, and I'm just going to stick my finger in and bring it over to the edge and cover it right now while I can remember to do so. I got some neat cells down here. I'm not sure I want to interrupt them very much. So this is my opportunity right now to see if I want to make flowers up here, and I kind of like the cells popping, and I think I'm tempted to see what will happen if I just stick a skewer in there. Yeah, why not? A little waggle never hurt anybody. I know plenty of people who like a little waggle. I know, I'm weird. Alright, so I'm feeling like I want a lot more of this. And a lot of times I'll use a skewer to create my texture. And I don't think that's a bad idea right now, especially since I want to sort of blend this area right here between the two. And the skewer I can just shoot off like leaves, and it's kind of neat. I haven't done enough work on this side yet. I think I'm going to grab my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula and some of my paint and put what I've got down right over here, and then grab some more. And do the same thing, but that rag is imperative right now. I just want to swipe it. You saw that, didn't you? I know you did. You see everything. I don't mind if some of the colors from the top come down into the foliage, because that creates the illusion of depth. I kind of wanted a purple background, but I went for the white just because I need to see the first time what's actually happening. I haven't torched yet, and we do torch to release the bubbles in the paint, and I'm actually looking forward to torching to see what happens and hoping for the best. It's helpful if you hope for magic, and sometimes I get it. So that's kind of nice. I like a lot of that. That's schmutzy. Okay, don't do that. And I can always add you know, whatever I want for colors in there. And I've got a great color. Where's my great color? It's way over here. Yes. I want to see if I can make some of this. I got to find out the name of it again. But it's a mica powder, and it is on my Amazon link below, show more. And I think it might sink away, but I think I might get away with just adding a few fun flowers in the mix. Especially with my leftovers. You know, you can do this too. You can pull things up so they look like tulips or whatever you want them to look like. Not that we're necessarily going to keep these, but it's worth a try. I'd kind of like to drop some white in there too. Just a little white pearl. I need to finish this over here, and I've got 26 seconds left. Wow. What am I going to do? I'm going to grab some more paint. When the timer goes off, I've got 2 minutes to tell you guys to give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. If you like what I do, someday the YouTube algorithm may return my status as a person of reverence. But I'm not holding my breath, so I'll take what I can get, and if it happens to be your thumbs up, I really appreciate that. If you watch more of the videos, that sometimes used to help before the algorithm changed everything. And I do sell my artwork. I also give classes at the house in Spring Hill. I'm looking forward to a class. I got one on Monday. I'm not minding any of that purple going in there. I don't know that I absolutely had to tilt this, but it's not really bothering me either that I did. I would like to torch before you're gone. I'll have 1 more minute when the timer goes off. That's why I was set it for 2. I kind of like all this stuff in here. I don't know that I want to do any more circular chain pulls up that way, but I might like to grab a few places like that. I mean, this is a weird paint mix I'm using because it was 3 days old to begin with, so I'm taking risks and doing things again because I can. And I like it enough behind the flowers so that and I don't think I've done that before either, which is kind of strange. And we don't know what it's going to turn out like because it was a lot of Floetrol, really. I'd like to just keep working on it and put some more flowers in there. And some more shapes, yes, cool. Very seldom have I made it as dimensional as this is becoming. It's got lots and lots of texture, and I'm afraid I'm going to lose you before I get to show you what happens when I torch. And I'm not sure anything's going to happen when I torch, except for we do have a good amount of paint on here. Alright, that's my 1 minute mark. That'll give me a chance to say, I have a book! It's on the Amazon link below, show more, underneath the video. I also have a side I have to touch up. And don't forget, if you do this, you can just use your skewer to add vertical lines. And it works very well. Very, very well. Alright, I'm going to turn this around in case you have a chance to see it before I'm gone. And I'm not minding it. I'm not sure about the white in the bottom. I kind of wish it were purple, but it's also creating another layer of texture that I really like. The only thing that I'm not super pleased about is that right there, because it's floating weeds. There's a very good probability that I'm going to work on this for a little while after you're gone. So this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio saying, I sell my artwork, I give classes, I have a contest, a drawing once a month. It's on the end screens. You can find it with the exhibition video, and you'll see what the prizes are. It's a $10 minimum. I appreciate all of the donations that have kept me painting all the time I've been making videos for YouTube, for you guys. And now that the money is sort of not what it was, I'm here for you guys first. So If you have suggestions or ideas, you're welcome to ask. If you have questions, please